Welcome to and Awaken Your Soul's Unlimited Potential. My name is Eva, and as always, I'm so happy to have you here with me. And today, I'm gonna be kicking off my new series, which is called Resonance. It's gonna be a three-part series, so I'm gonna be discussing what resonance is, what love resonance is, and how it basically applies in various areas of our lives. I'm gonna be sharing a little bit of examples just to help you have an idea of how you can start tapping into that and also change your vibration so you can actually call in things that you desire that are a vibrational match to who you are on the inside. So to start us off, what is love resonance? So love resonance is basically you get what you are a vibrational match to, right? Like anything in your reality, any person, any situation, any experience that you have currently in your life, they are a vibrational match to who you are on the inside. So that's basically what love resonance is. Again, it's you get what you are a vibrational match to. Okay? So I'm gonna start off by sharing a bit of a story of something interesting that happened to me recently, which was so there's a song I used to listen to back in the day. It was called What If God Was One of Us by Joan Osborne. I think I'm right with that, okay? So I remember listening to this song. I think it came out when I was a child. So I remember hearing this song back then, and in my mind back then, I found the song to be so, allow me to say this, weird. I found it to be, if you've heard the song before, like Joan Osborne talks about what if God was walking among us? What if God was, the person you see in the streets, the person you just see everywhere? And back then, in my childlike mind, because I knew all about God and Jesus Christ, the religion and all that, like that's how I've been brought up. Basically since I was a child. And since I had that ideology of God, in my mind I thought anyone who's singing a song about God being the person seated next to me or the person in the bus or the person in the street, I thought that person was blasphemous. Like that is literally what I thought. I thought the song was blasphemous because I was thinking this person, this beautiful woman was actually insulting God in her song. So because I had interpreted it that back like that when I was a child, I never listened to that song. I think I had it once or twice. And anytime it will come on to my view to any station I was watching, I'd change the station or walk away because I found the song to be so weird. It was very uncomfortable for me to listen to that song. So back to right now, the song recently came up in my YouTube feed. I wasn't looking for it. I had actually completely forgotten about this song. But for some reason, I open up my YouTube and the first thing I see is this particular song from Joan Osborne. And I thought, what are the chances? What are the chances that I'm actually tapping into this song right now? So I sat down, and this time round, I actually decided to listen to the song, to listen to the lyrics. And wow, the song is just so beautiful. Like it has such beautiful lyrics. And right now, it so resonates with me because whatever she's talking about right in that particular song, it makes sense to me right now. It just sounds so beautiful because God is in each one of us. God is in everything that we see, everything that is living, that exists in our universe, that has a soul, or even not even a soul. Anything that is basically living, it has an essence of God inside of it. I didn't know that when I was a child, but right now I know that. Right now I know when I'm looking at that person outside of me, I'm looking at another part of me. And this might be too weird for you if you've never had this concept, but I do believe in the law of one, that we are all part of the one, right? Because each one of us has an essence of God within us. We're just an extension of Him. So it doesn't mean that just because someone is of a different gender, that's because someone is of a different race, from a different country, that you're not the same. At a soul level, at a soul energetic level, we are all the same. There's no difference between us. No one is above the other. No one is lower than the other. And that's basically, it's not what Joan Osborne sings about in the song, but basically she talks about God being anyone around you. And right now, like I was saying before, it really resonates, because here's what I've been doing since I was a child. I've been raising my vibration, right? More so in the last couple of years, where I've really been working on myself and really working on my mindset, working on my beliefs, and rewiring all those limiting beliefs that were keeping me stuck. And right now, with the new vibration I'm on, this song completely makes sense to me. And here's why I'm talking about this particular story and how it aligns with now my topic, which is resonance. Because here's what I actually reflected on in the past couple of days after I realized in this beautiful moment with this song coming back to my view, now with the new me. I realized a couple of things. That sometimes we end up rejecting information, like our ego rejects information because it seems so weird, it seems so wrong, because it's completely different from what we have been raised up to believe, from what we have been tapping into, like for majority of the life. So when someone comes up with a new ideology, a new belief system, a new information that just sounds so different from what we know to be the norm, the initial reaction for the ego will always be to reject it. Always reject it and judge it for being, like I said before, I thought the song was blasphemous because I didn't understand the song back then. But right now I find it to be so beautiful. So you might be tapping into information and thinking, this is so wrong. This person is so wrong for giving me this information. This person should not be in my vicinity. I should reject. I should stand up and tell this person that they are wrong. But they are not wrong. One thing I want you to realize is that if you're not in resonance with a particular something, and especially information, it's always going to feel weird. It's always going to feel uncomfortable for you when you're receiving it. And here is the beauty, right? There's no point that the universe or your divine guidance will ever force a particular information or knowledge down your throat. It will never force you to accept something. If you're not ready, it respects that. And this is what happened to me when I was a child. I wasn't ready for that kind of information being downloaded in my brain, so I rejected it. And the universe respected it. Until I got curious, until I started looking for this information. And once I raised my vibration, now when the song came into my view, it made sense. It sounded beautiful. And this is how I want you to look at it. Just because you're tapping into information that feels alien, that feels weird for you, it doesn't mean that that information is wrong. It just means you're not in resonance for it. And no matter how much this person or this information keeps on coming back to you, keeps on coming back to you, if you keep on saying no and no and no to it, basically, like I said, the universe will respect that. The universe will never force anything down on you. Until you raise your hand, you say, yes, I'm ready to listen. Even though I don't understand it right now, even though I'm curious and maybe it sounds alien, I can receive it, I can reflect on it. And maybe someday, when I've really worked on my mindset, it's going to make total sense. And this is, again, what happened with me. And this is what I want you to look at, right? One advice I'd have for you is that, number one, don't reject something that seems foreign to you and judge it for being wrong. It's not wrong. It's just information you're not in resonance with. And once you encounter this thing, remember that we again attract things which are a vibrational match to you. So it's not a coincidence. It's not a mistake that you're encountering certain information right now. Even if you're watching me right now and you're feeling like whatever I'm talking about is so alien and so weird, there's a reason why you attracted my video to your particular feed. That didn't just happen by chance. Somewhere, something inside of you is resonating with the vibration I'm putting out, and that's how you attracted this particular video to your feed. So that's how I want you to look at it. Number one, don't reject it. Don't judge it as wrong. Number two, ask yourself, get curious. why am I encountering this information right now? Why is this thing currently in my vibration? Because there's a reason. Trust me for that. You might not be ready to understand or want to learn what the reason is, but that didn't happen by mistake. And once you get curious, sit down and reflect on that. Reflect on it. Ask the universe. The universe will always want to assist you whenever you reach out and say, hey, universe, I need to understand why this information, this thing is currently in my vibration, because there's a reason, right? And once you ask that, you give the universe an opportunity to give you the answers. Because here's the other beautiful thing. The answers will come to you when you are ready, not when you're not ready. So if you actually raise up your hand and say, I'm ready today, I'm ready to say yes to this, I'm ready to understand what I'm trying to be taught here, the universe will provide the right teachers, the right information, the right knowledge to help you integrate this information into your being. So that's how I want you to look at it, okay? So I hope you resonate with this. Let me know down below, what information have you been rejecting of late? What something have you been noticing in your vibration, either a song, a movie, a book, whatever it is, because something you might be encountering right now and your mind is like, no, I don't want to tap into this because I'm not ready. I want you to sit down. Actually, you know what? The first step to telling the universe that I'm ready is claiming it out loud. Tell a friend, ask online. There's so many avenues where you can start getting this information from. If you feel called to it, comment down below and I'll be happy to assist, to help you interpret whatever it is that you might have a question for. Who knows? There's a reason why you're attracting me to your particular feed today. So if you have a question, let me know down below. I'll always be able to help you, or I'll always want to assist you to the best of my ability. I don't know everything, but I will try my best to help you as much as I can. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you do like the kind of content I do share out, do make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell, ring the bell so that you might be getting alerts for each and every time I share out a post, because I do not want you to miss out on anything that might actually get you to start thinking differently. That's my whole intention with my particular channel. So, and once again, I always end my video by sharing the work that I do, which is working with the Akashic records and also working with the quantum flow methodologies, both of which help tap into your highest potential as a soul, to awaken your intuition, to tap into your soul guidance, to really clear all this muck that has been keeping you stuck for such a long time, the limiting beliefs, the limiting patterns, the negative karmic patterns that have been happening in your life over and over and over again. I'm not going to share a lot about what I do with soul realignment work or quantum flow. If you're interested with it, do check out the description box down below. I always share my links there. You can also reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram if you have more questions on this, and I do hope I will see you on the other side someday. Thank you once again for tuning in. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.